Welcome to a world where productivity is an illusion and pretending to work is a survival skill. In the corporate jungle, everyone has those days where getting things done feels impossible. So, instead, you become a master of looking busy. Today, we're diving into the hilarious techniques people use to survive the workday without actually working. Trust us, you'll recognize these. If you don't, you might just be guilty of them yourself. The busy face, looking like you're solving world problems. The most basic yet powerful trick is the busy face. No matter what's happening on your screen or isn't, you've got that severe expression down. Furrowed brows, nodding occasionally, and maybe even the classic thinking hand to your chin. It's all about looking like you're deep in thought, cracking the next big idea. But the truth? You're probably daydreaming about your vacation. Pro tip, throw in a few muttered phrases like, interesting, or I'll follow up on that just to sell the act. Keyboard kung fu, furious typing for maximum effect. Nothing says I'm working like the sound of rapid-fire typing. Whether you're pressing random keys or making a grocery list, your fingers flying across the keyboard make you look productive. Occasionally, stop, stare at your screen like you're facing a huge challenge, and then start typing even faster. Bonus move, sigh dramatically to make it look like you're stressed by all the essential work you're handling. The coffee break shuffle, maximizing downtime without raising suspicion. Coffee breaks aren't just for caffeine, they're perfect for stretching out while looking busy. Stroll to the break room, chat with a coworker about work-related things, and don't forget to carry a notebook or phone to make it seem like you're multitasking. Come back just late enough that people assume you've been brainstorming or solving problems over that cup of joe. Advanced level, make multiple daily trips, but change your route each time so no one catches on. Screensaver shenanigans, crafting the perfect decoy. Your screen is your biggest asset. Keep multiple windows open, emails, spreadsheets, and reports ready for anyone looking. But behind it all? You're browsing online stores, watching videos, or scrolling social media. The key is the quick switch. With one click, it's back to work mode with those important-looking graphs on display. Pro tip, use Alt+Tab like a ninja when someone approaches your desk. Meetings on mute, how to be present while doing absolutely nothing. Virtual meetings have opened up a whole new realm for pretending to work. With your camera off and muted mic, you can do just about anything while still attending the meeting. Need to catch up on social media? Go ahead. Want to watch your favorite show? You're covered. Just throw in the occasional comment in the chat or say something vague when unmuted, like, let's circle back to that later. Pro tip, keep your background busy, even if you're not. The walking worker, the power of carrying an empty folder. You've seen it, and you've probably done it walking around the office with an empty folder or random papers. This simple move makes you look like you're on an urgent mission, handling essential tasks. No one questions it. The key here is to look serious and focused, occasionally glancing at the folder as if it holds the answers to life itself. Pro tip, pace purposefully, like moving between meetings or delivering critical documents. Email games, replying just enough to stay on the radar. Emails are a great way to look busy without doing much. The trick? Respond enough to seem engaged, but don't commit to anything that might generate more work for you. Thanks for the update, and let me know if you need anything else. Are your best friends. You've participated without actually getting involved. Advanced level, delay replying to make it look like you've been buried in work. The fake deadline, creating urgency out of thin air. Invent a fake deadline when you need to fend off extra tasks or justify why you're too busy for something. Mention that an extensive report is due by the end of the day, even if it doesn't exist. Talk about client deliverables or project finalizations to create a sense of urgency. It keeps people from asking too much of you while you focus on pretending. Warning, use this sparingly, or you might get caught. Zoom Masterclass, how to keep your camera off and still seem engaged. For Zoom calls, the key to pretending is strategic participation. Even with your camera off, you can appear active by dropping occasional comments in the chat like "great point" or "I agree with that." Keep it vague but supportive when it's your turn to speak. This way, you're contributing while avoiding the actual content of the meeting. Desk decor diversion, the art of the cluttered desk. A cluttered desk is the ultimate decoy. Papers everywhere, sticky notes covering your monitor, and half-written documents scattered around screen. I'm overwhelmed with work. In reality, most of that paperwork hasn't been touched in days. The messier your workspace looks, the more people assume you're drowning in essential tasks. Pro tip: if anyone asks, sigh and say, "It's been a crazy day." So there you have it, 10 of the finest strategies for surviving the corporate grind while doing as little as possible. Whether you've mastered one or all of these techniques, they're essential tools in the workplace survival kit. Next time you're stuck in the office and need a breather, remember, looking busy is half the battle. Now, remember to subscribe and tell us what your favorite way to pretend to work is.